in Exeter, and 2 inches of rain has fallen in just the last 3 hours. That's a tremendous amount of rain. There has been some local flooding, and no surprise, we have a weather warning in force. This is for the West Country, parts of the West Midlands, and also much of Wales. We're talking about some really nasty conditions on the roads, and that covers the next few hours. So quite a plume of wet weather then. The heavier rain across the western flank here, moving up across parts of the Irish Sea into Northern Ireland, maybe Dumfries and Galloway by the end of the night. But eventually it sort of peters out across more southern areas, and then it'll turn really misty and murky. A lot of low cloud over the hills, but not too chilly at around 9 to 11 Celsius. So there'll still be some rain hanging on then in Northern Ireland, particularly from Belfast northwards. A really dreary start to the day here. And as you can see, even though northern Scotland starts dry, most of Scotland will see some rain in the morning. It'll be really murky as well, not a particularly good start to the day here. And damp and dreary too across much of northern and eastern England. The Pennine route's really quite gloomy in the morning. But the further south you go, I think it'll be generally dry, and even though there'll be a lot of cloud around, there should also be a few brighter spells coming through during the morning. And then, well, you can't really miss this next batch of wet weather. Showers starting to nudge into the southwest pretty smartly after dawn, and then they really will take over as the main feature of Wednesday's weather. But first to the rain, and we see that gradually clearing from Northern Ireland and Northern England through the morning, pushing up then into Scotland, where it'll be a fairly miserable day and fairly cool as well. But for the rest of us, brightening up for a time before the showers really do get going. And I should think anywhere really from, say, Northern Ireland through Wales and much of England will see plenty of showers through the afternoon. They could be heavy and thundery, quite nasty, but not as chilly as today, thankfully, at around 14 to 16 Celsius. By the time we get to Thursday, we should see a little window of improvement across England and Wales. The odd shower perhaps, but a good deal of dry and bright weather. The north, meanwhile, a good deal of cloud with some patchy rain hanging on, especially across Scotland. That should tend to ease by Friday. But just look at the south. A miserable end to the week. A little area of low pressure bringing some gusty winds and some heavy bursts of rain to much of southern Britain. Not particularly good, but it does look as though that will ease away eastwards, and things should improve a little bit more into Saturday. So vast improvement for London and Cardiff by Saturday with some pleasant sunny spells. Meanwhile, northern areas stay generally cloudy with some rain at times, but I think there's a hint that that could clear to give some chillier weather through the weekend. That's it. Bye-bye.